night since October the 7th. And in that park, they listened to all kinds of music. At one point in the evening, Aviv Geffen, the promoter of the concert, introduced the crowd to his friend. He called him Arthur Garfinkel, who had come from America, he said, to be with us. As the man walked out on the stage, the crowd at first hushed and then stood and applauded because they knew who this man was. He then said to them, "I am Arthur Garfunkel, Avraham ben Yisroel, and Hineni." My friends, you and I, who have walked the journey of life together, on this Yom Kippur day, as we reflect upon the year now ended and contemplate the year that has begun, we are called upon to ask how we will respond to the darkness around us. Will we be overwhelmed by fear or choose to live with a deep sense of hope? Will we become paralyzed by so much evil that surrounds us or be inspired by the youthful vision that strengthened our ancestors? I believe the moment has come for us to rise from fear and declare with hope in our hearts, Hineni. And I hope you will join me in doing so with pride, with strength, and with the belief that the days ahead can and will be filled with promise. Ken Yehi Ratzon. So may it be God's will. Amen.
a couple of very brief announcements before we conclude our service, just to let you know what's happening the rest of the day. Let me just simply say thank you to everybody I've already thanked before, in addition to our Torah readers and singers as well. Our interim program will be in the amphitheater and will begin as soon as we get there. Our family service will begin in Lippman Hall at 2:30, and our afternoon services should begin somewhere around 3:30. If you have little kids, I invite you to make sure that they are here. If they're in the sanctuary at 5:45, or if you're coming back at 5:45, send them to Reitman Hall, where they're going to meet with Sarah Levine, and when the time is right, they will come on in and stand on the bima to hear and be a part of the last shofar, the last of our holiday season. So if there are little kids here, send them over to Reitman Hall around 5:45. Shana Tova, Gemar Chatima Tova, and may you all have a meaningful fast.
We close on page 318 with the singing of Hayom Te'amseinu. Please join us as we rise. Hayom Te'amseinu, Amen. Hayom Tevachenu. Te'amseinu, Amen.
Shema Kolenu Adonai Eloheinu. Hear our call, Adonai our God, and may we hear yours. And our apologies and our confessions, and the meditations of our heart, and the counting of our soul. Hear our call, and may we hear yours. And words of counsel and consolation, in the silence of one who listens, and the strength of a hand that upholds. Hear our call, Adonai Eloheinu, as we strive to hear yours on this day of the heart, this day of repair and healing. Amen.
Amen.
That's way. Right in the air, right? I'm gonna leave this on my chair.